What is love? The ancient Greeks thought long and hard about this very special quality that influences our life so much. The Symposium is something that Plato wrote to describe the various views that existed about love during the ancient Greek times. Basically, a symposium is something like a large dinner banquet in which everyone speaks and gives their opinion. First spoke Phaedrus. So Phaedrus says that when you're in love, you are inspired to be your best self, because you wouldn't want the person who you fall in love with to have a bad opinion of you. So love actually brings out your best qualities. Pausanias is the next speaker, and he says that love is the sentiment that older people feel towards younger people, especially teachers who want to help this young person become a better person. It's the love of a guardian. Eryximachos is the next speaker, and he says that love is demonstrated through moderation and orderliness. So it's something like having self-leadership. Love is expressed through self-leadership, through being able to balance extremes. Aristophanes, next speaker, and he says that love is that desire to merge with another human being. And he brings up this ancient myth which said that in the beginning, we humans were not male and female. We were something like a hermaphrodite, a being that was both male and female. And this was a very powerful being. And at some point, apparently, these powerful beings tried to take over Mount Olympus, which is where the gods lived. And Zeus was so, shocked by this that he decided that this powerful being had to be separated, had to be taken apart. And therefore, you have the male and the female that constantly long for their being reunited as one being. The last of the students to speak is Agathon, and Agathon says that love is something mainly for young people, this desire that they have for one another. It is a quality for the youth. Finally speaks Socrates, the teacher of all of these, the master, if you like, of the group. So he says that it doesn't really make sense when it's a kind of dependent type of love, where you're looking for the other to fulfill you, to be that missing part of you. It doesn't make logical sense because, according to Socrates, we have beauty within us and we can each feel full within ourselves and whole within ourselves. So real love for him is not wanting the beauty and the love that someone else has. Basically, he was saying that you cannot love that which you already have, that love was something like a ladder. There are various degrees and levels of love. Beginning at the very lowest is this love for another, the love that we desire someone else. There's the physical and passion level of love. This is at the very bottom of the ladder. Plato and Socrates feel that real love transcends space and time. So it's not something that can ever wear out or ever be taken away, unlike human love, physical love, where you can grow out of love with someone or not be attracted to them anymore. So real love for Plato and Socrates is something that is, as I said, beyond space and time. The real love of Socrates, he says, is an everlasting loveliness, which neither comes nor goes, which neither flowers nor fades. So it's an eternal, if you like, divine level love. It's a metaphysical love. It's not a physical love, but it is acting to birth that and to bring it into real life. And this will connect you with an everlasting love. I think the Christians took that on, and this is what we call agape. Agape. Some people pronounce it agape or agape, is a divine love and being a channel for that and sharing it. And that's when you'll really be in love. It's the kind of love that is eternal. You will never feel alone. You will never feel separated, because you will be a channel of agape, something that is much more permanent and universal, untouchable. So it's the love of higher ideals, and working on those ideals and putting them to practice, because you are in love with the world and you want to make the world an even better place, to make it worth living. In other words, you love humanity, you love people, all people, and you want to make a more just society. So you contribute to this more just and more beautiful society by channeling or birthing beauty, love, wisdom in all forms, whether it be through art, through architecture, but more importantly through laws and helping society to be more just. And that includes being someone who participates in democracy, participates in public life. So you are contributing, giving back, and elevating, leaving the world better than what you found it. I think what they're saying is to be in love with wisdom, to be a philosopher, and acting on that philosophy to help bring about a better world. Dedicating your life to improving the life of yourself and others and making the world a more wonderful place. It's not about being perfect. It's your nobility lies in the striving towards excellence in yourself and in others. So, my dear lover of wisdom, I hope you were inspired by our conversation, and I'd like to hear your side. How do you feel about the many levels of love? What is your view of Socrates and Plato's view? And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. I just want to take a moment to thank you, my dear patrons from patreon.com, for any support that you offer my work. Take care. This is Alkistis, and I hope to see you next week.